Hey guys, it's Ann popping on behind my apron. You know, it's kind of fun to be cooking on the road. I think some of you, I've told you that I'm working remotely for the next couple weeks. So I don't have all of my Pampered Chef equipment with me, but I brought some things that I think are really important. And so tonight I am coming on live for a couple reasons. One, I want to teach you how to make these easy lasagna roll-ups. Super simple to make, really fun meal for your family. And two, I want to give you an update on my bread and soup buddy challenge and continue to ask for your help, okay? Because you know, it's kind of like as a team. Together, everyone achieves more. And I know you guys will help me hit my big giving goal. So, but first, let's start with the lasagna roll-ups, okay? You might not be aware that Pampered Chef came out with Brilliance cookware a year or two ago, and now we have added Brilliance bakeware. So this is actually a really superior line of non-stick bakeware. And this is the 9x13. It has a lid. These are so amazing. You really don't even have to do a greasing step ahead of time. So I think you'll be pleasantly surprised that they basically wipe out with a paper towel, or you can throw them in your dishwasher. But for the lasagna roll-ups, I have part of the base layer in the pan, which was just hamburger that we browned, that we stirred in, and I did it in another pan I want to show you. We did it in this amazing non-stick stainless steel that has a big side, a big base, as you can see it. And it was hamburger that we browned and drained, stirred in marinara sauce, stirred in some diced tomatoes, and I forgot to do it earlier, so I'm gonna add some fresh garlic. And so remember, with the garlic press, you can just put the cloves in without peeling it at all. So I'm just going to squeeze it, and you will see the garlic. See it coming out? See it on the bottom? It is dropping into the pan. So we're gonna just add all the fresh garlic, and I'll stir that in because I forgot that step. So, you know, back to being a Pampered Chef, not a perfect chef. And that is the base. Now, to do the roll-ups, the filling is in the batter bowl. This is ricotta cheese or cottage cheese, your choice. Some drained cooked spinach that we squeezed to get the moisture out. Some mozzarella cheese, some Parmesan cheese, a little bit of salt. And then our secret ingredient is Pampered Chef's Italian seasoning. This is wonderful. I mean, if you just open the lid of this and smell it, you guys, it's like walking into your favorite Italian restaurant. So stir that in. I do actually need to add another egg because the egg is kind of the sticking agent that's gonna hold the filling all together. And so I need to add the egg. I also need to add a little bit more of the cheese. And we did, just gonna stir that in, we did the really coarse grated cheese because that's what we found, and because I forgot my favorite cheese grater at home. So that's kind of a product that you can't substitute really well on a rental unit, right? So have the mixture here. Then the lasagna noodles, you do purchase regular lasagna noodles, and you pre-cook them a little bit in boiling water, just a couple minutes. Then you're going to, as you can see, they're kind of shiny, but still really pliable, but not done. Like, you wouldn't think these are ready to eat yet because we're gonna bake them. So we did brush them with a little bit of olive oil, and then you take a scoop of the filling, as you can see here, and you're just going to put it down the noodles. I like this mini skinny because it allows you to really spread it out and scrape it to the edges. And you can see we have one already done here. So you just roll it up, and then they go in the pan seam side down. So let me just do another one here so you guys will get the idea, and then I'll pick it up. So it goes in the pan seam side down. This is a recipe I really think, I'm gonna grab a paper towel, so hang on. It's a recipe I really think you could make in a smaller batch. You could make and freeze to cook later. You could have them for daytime after school snacks for your kids to just heat up really quickly. But as you get a sneak peek, we will finish the pan full of the roll-ups. And then on the top will go the remaining meat sauce with a little bit more cheese. Like I said, no, Pampered Chef does not sell these. These were in the rental. I couldn't haul everything with me. But we're gonna put the roll-ups in. In fact, let's just make one more while I'm talking to you. Put the roll-ups in the pan. Then you're going to put the rest of the remaining meat and marinara and diced tomato sauce over the top. And then a little bit more cheese. And then you're going to put it in your oven and you're going to bake it for just about 25 minutes probably, till the filling is really good and bubbly hot. So this will give you, looks to me like I should probably do about 4 across in this big pan, okay? So 4 and 3 rows of 4 is probably what I'll do. So that would be 12 pieces. So that gives you an idea of the recipe. So super easy lasagna roll-ups. And this would be super easy to make completely vegetarian. If you're trying to do a meatless Monday, make this recipe and just skip the meat. In fact, I'm curious, so drop it in the comments. Do you guys do meatless Monday to try to add some extra plant-based nutrition and to cut down on some of the proteins that way? Or do you say full out, no way am I doing meatless Monday? I would be curious. And if you have a favorite meatless Monday go-to, I know a lot of people do breakfast for meatless Monday, and they do eggs and omelets and things like that. So drop them in the comments, because everybody likes to know that, and it might add some kitchen inspiration for all the rest of you. And then while I'm coming back around to the food recipe inspiration, remember I talked to you a couple days ago about my huge heart tug for the food banks this time of year, when there is such a need for food for people that have food insecurity, so they know they can put something nutritious on their table for their family, right? So Pampered Chef has a program that's kind of a double whammy. We have a bread and soup buddy program. If you will sponsor a buddy program of the food banks, you get a soup mix and a bread. It's $15. And then Pampered Chef also makes a cash donation to the food banks on top of that to contribute 10 more meals for every bundle purchased. And I kind of forgot to talk about that the other night. So I'm doing bundles in $15 increments, and I would love if you would join me and be willing to make a donation to this cause. I have a big goal. I want to do 100 bundles. I'm down to now, we need 76 more bundles donated. So if you would help me, we can make arrangements. You can Venmo me or send a check or whatever, but you could do a $15, $30, or we have a $45 bundle that's really awesome. That's 3 breads, 3 soups, and then I'm going to give a cash donation too, because I don't know, it makes me teary to think about people wondering what's for supper or having an empty cupboard or an empty refrigerator. So I hope you'll join me for that in January. So that's the Bread Buddy program. And you can just drop a comment below if you're willing to participate in that, or shoot me a message and say, hey, I'll do a 15 or a 35 or 30 or 45 or whatever. And then I will cover the shipping and everything, and I will get them taken to the food banks. So that will be a nice surprise for the families. So I wanted to let you guys know that. And then I wish you were here to eat this with us, to sample. That would be fun. But since you're not, I challenge you to try it. We'll take a picture when it comes out of the oven so you can see all the goodness, and I'll post it in the comments. And if I can help you with any other kitchen inspiration this week, let me know. I'll try to pop back on here in a couple days with another recipe. See you soon.